This is Field Communications in Philadelphia.
Excuse me, but could you tell me where I'd find St. Dominic's Church?
Tonight at 8, Bing Crosby gives his Academy Award-winning performance in Going My Way.
You know, when I was 18, I thought my father was pretty dumb. After a while, when I got to be 21, I was amazed to find out how much he'd learned in 3 years.
You know, too
Don't miss Going My Way on Bing Crosby Week, tonight at 8 on Channel 48.
Respond Incorporated serves thousands of Camden City and County residents. Respond services include 6-day care centers, a senior citizen center, and a youth opportunities program providing family counseling and youth participation. The House Incorporated...
Yeah, sort of.
Have you ever had anything published?
This is Field Communications in Philadelphia.
Bing Crosby and Grace Kelly star in the dynamic drama of a Broadway star who's wallowing in self-pity and has one final chance at a comeback in Country Girl, tonight at 8 on Channel 48.
You're mistaken. I'm absolutely positive. You see, we're not from around here. We just moved here a few weeks ago. We're from upstate, from Evansville.
Evansville? Oh, now I know I got the right party. You see, that's where Kirk Michaels lived 10 years ago. Only he got into a little jam, and they sent him to one of those correctional institutions, if you know what I mean.
No, you're wrong. It's not the same person.
Yeah, they sent him to this place. Only didn't stay there too long. There was this nice welfare-type lady that took him out of there.
No, you're completely mistaken.
Am I? Well, we'll just wait till he gets back.
Please. Even if it is the same person, he won't recognize you. He can't.
Oh, look, I know 10 years is a long time.
No, it's not just that. You see, my husband has been ill. He's been seriously ill. He lost his memory. No, he can't remember anything about the last 10 years. He won't remember you either.
Now, you know something? Now, I had an idea that his memory wouldn't be too good. But don't worry. I intend to remind him about everything. And you're staying right here until I do.
Will you let go of me or I'll call for help?
Look, I don't want to hurt your husband. I only want to talk to him. He might even be glad to see me.
No, he won't be. Officer!
Keep your mouth
Officer!
shut.
No, officer!
Something wrong, miss?
No, everything's all right now.
Was that guy bothering you?
No, he just must have thought I was somebody he knew. That's all. It's all right now.
Emily, I'm
There's my
sorry it
husband.
took me so long. They were 6 deep at the
Have a good
counter.
day.
Thank you.
Emily, is everything okay?
Everything's fine. Just fine.
The Edge of Night is brought to you by Spick and Span for floors that are barefoot clean, and by Era, the detergent that does your whole wash all by itself.
It's great the way our families get along, sharing the summer home and sharing the chores. Hey, are you trying to con me into doing all this laundry? I'll let you use my powder. For all this dirt, Era does more. Not more than my powder. Then why you need that spray? Well, for like hamburger grease, powder needs help. And liquid for collars? So if your powder needs all that help, why use it? Well, Era has ingredients like powder, sprays, and this for collars. Era does it all by itself. My whole wash, even that grease. Sure, I'll even pin it so we don't forget. A little rub here, some on the collars. Well, what do you know? Era sure cleaned these dirty jeans and these sheets. And T-shirts, not to mention, the collars are clean. But hey, what about that grease? There's the pin. But where's the spot? Era did it. All by itself. Could your powder do all that? No way. Now you do the folding.
Era does it.
All by itself.
Now, come on, don't give me that. If it wasn't serious, you wouldn't have called a cop. Now, what was it? A guy? Was a guy coming on to you or what?
Yeah, that's what it was. I just didn't want to make a fuss.
Well, I'll make a fuss. No, where did he go?
I don't know. Kirk, I don't want to make any trouble, please. I was just lucky that policeman was here. He took off as soon as he saw him.
I wish I had seen him.
Honey, please don't let's let that man spoil our day, okay?
All right. But look, if you see him again, you'll let me know, right?
No, we won't see him again. We can't. In fact, would you mind very much if we went home now?
Home? Emily, we've only been on 5 or 6 rides. Look at all the coupons we have left.
Yeah, I know, but... Well, we've been here for almost 3 hours, and you really shouldn't overdo it, especially with that bad leg of yours.
My leg is fine. The exercise did it good.
Well, to tell you the truth, I'm really feeling kind of tired myself.
It's that man, isn't it? I thought you said you weren't going to let him spoil our day.
No, it's not that. I was tired even before he came. That's why I wanted to sit down on the bench in the first place. Besides, I have that new job starting on Monday.
Yeah, that's right. You're a working woman now.
Then you really don't mind?
No, I don't mind. You sure you're all right? I think that man upset you more than you're letting on.
I'll be just fine. Just as soon as we get home. To our own home.
Okay, let's go.
I could put something in this.
Huh?
Well, I could put a little whiskey or something in your tea. Might help pick you up.
Oh, no, thank you. No alcohol. I hate alcohol.
What do? Go around busting up bars with an axe?
No, I'll just never drink, that's all. This is really hot.
Well, it's supposed to be hot.
You know, it's pretty good, too. You make a mean cup of tea, Gavin.
I went to school for it. The Escoffier School of Tea Making.
Oh.
But I wasn't a very good student. It took me 6 weeks to learn how to boil water.
Gavin, I'm really sorry about all of this. I mean, practically passing out on you.
Well, I told you something like that would happen. I mean, let's face it, you can't keep up a schedule like yours forever. We're dancing 8 hours a day. We're waiting on tables 8 hours a night.
Now, that's a little exaggerated.
And you're on your feet the whole time. That's what really kills you. I mean, if you had a desk job, it would be all right.
I like being on my feet. I was born on my feet. In fact, I bet you didn't know I came into this world doing a cute little pirouette.
I'll bet the doctor was surprised.
I bet you also didn't know that my first pair of baby shoes were ballet slippers.
Oh, just born to boogie, huh?
No, it's more than that. I want to dance on the stage. I want a huge, adoring audience. And I want them to send me thousands of roses after every single performance.
You keep up this pace, they'll be sending you lilies.
Hard work isn't going to kill me.
It isn't the hard work. It's your whole lifestyle. Look, I know the way you live. I'm not only your teacher, I'm also your landlord, remember?
Well, don't worry. I won't be sleeping in the studio much longer. I promise.
Well, you don't even eat breakfast, do you? Now tell me the truth.
No, I don't eat breakfast. But I work such long hours at night that by the time morning rolls around, I'm just not hungry anymore.
And what's your idea of lunch? A hamburger? A candy bar sometimes? Okay, I know. I'm sounding like your mother.
No, you're not sounding like my mother at all. My mother could care less if I ate anything at all.
Well, you ought to care. And you ought to care about the hours you work, and the sleep that you don't get, and a lot of other things. Hey, you're a dancer, remember. Your body is your work. It's your livelihood. You've got to take care of it.
Gavin, I know what I'm doing. I have to eat, don't I? That means I have to earn a living. I have to have a job, right?
Yeah, but it doesn't...
And I want to be a dancer. So dancers have to practice. I have to exercise, really work at it. And that means I have to fit both into one day.
Maybe you can't fit both in. Certainly not on the schedule you're keeping now. All right. If you're not going to do anything about it, then maybe there's something I can do.
Like what?
It's my studio, right?
Right.
I'm not going to let you kill yourself in it. From now on, you're restricted to 2 one-hour dance lessons a day.
But that's not nearly enough.
It's probably still too much, but it's better than the crazy hours you're putting in now.
Gavin, I know my limitations.
In fact, I'm feeling much better right now.
Well, of course you are. It's because of my magic tea.
In fact, I will prove it to you.
No, cut it out. You don't have to prove anything.
I can do it.
No.
Whoa. It's okay. I'm just a little dizzy. I just got up too fast. That's all it is.
The hell it is. Jody, you're a mess. Face it, you're sick. You're making yourself sick. And if you don't believe me, see a doctor.
I don't need a doctor.
You are the stubbornest person
Look, Gavin, even if I wanted to go to a doctor, I couldn't afford to go to a doctor.
Then go to a free clinic or something, just to get yourself checked out. What about the guy that was here the other day? Your brother-in-law.
Miles Cavanaugh?
Yeah, he's a doctor, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a doctor.
Thought I found a bargain dishwashing liquid. Bargain, huh? The dishes still felt greasy. I'll stay with Dawn, thanks. My Dawn handles grease better. Takes grease out of your way.
Watch. We'll wash equal loads of greasy dishes in equal amounts of so-called Bargain Liquid and Dawn. With all that grease in the water, dip 2 clean plates. Look, the Bargain Liquid plate picked up grease, but look at the Dawn plate. Dawn takes grease out of your way.
For my money, Dawn really works.
Spick and Span presents Barefoot Clean.
Barefootin'. Barefootin'.
Americans love to go barefoot.
Barefootin'.
And that calls for clean floors.
Barefootin'.
Maybe that's why more people use Spick and Span to get their floors clean than any other floor cleaner. It cuts through greasy, built-up kitchen dirt better than leading liquid cleaners.
Barefootin'.
So use Spick and Span to get your floors barefoot clean.
Barefootin'.
We thought it would take us a week, maybe 10 days to learn anything about all this.
But it didn't take you that long, did it?
No, it didn't. I don't think we could have learned any more about Draper if we'd stayed in Graham County a month.
What about the Grand Falls police? Do they have any idea at all how these bodies could have been switched?
No, they pleaded total ignorance. We were told that 90% of the people at the crash site that night were civilian volunteers, and one of them was responsible.
It just doesn't make any sense to me. There was nothing for anybody to gain by those bodies being misidentified. Except...
Oh, go on, say it, Derek, except for Draper himself.
All right. I've said it before. I'll say it again. Draper's escape would have been made a great deal easier if he left somebody else's body handcuffed to Dwyer.
Chief, I cannot believe that. I'm very sorry, but you don't know Draper like we did. Now, you may think it's very logical that he could do something like that, but I don't think...
Logic. Heck with logic at this point. I'm more willing to believe Sam Dwyer turned him loose.
So am I, from what we know of Dwyer. I mean, after all, he did think Draper was innocent.
All right, look, let's forget about the switch for a minute. Let's concentrate on what happened after the wreck. If he didn't drown, he escaped. If he escaped, where is he?
Well, we came up with one clue.
Really? What was that?
We talked to a waitress up in Evansville who said she saw a stranger the night of the wreck, somebody she described as a tramp.
Oh, there are tramps everywhere.
Oh, wait a minute. Was there anything to indicate it might have been Draper?
No, not really. We showed her Draper's picture. She said she was too far away to see the facial features of this person. She did say he looked a mess, though.
Anybody coming out of a train wreck would look a mess.
That's what we thought.
Did she say anything else?
Just that he was headed northwest, out of town, towards the farm country.
Doesn't help us a great deal.
Well, there was only one farmhouse in the vicinity. It belonged to an old-time country doctor.
That didn't help us at all, since the doctor died a couple of weeks ago, and the place was all boarded up and posted as being for sale.
What does it really matter anyway?
Well, we could have questioned him.
Deborah, if Scott is alive, give me one good reason why he hasn't called the people that he really cared about.
I'll give you 2 good reasons. 1, he isn't in the country. 2, he isn't in his right mind.
Isn't there a third excuse that makes a lot of sense?
That he's dead. Excuse me. Hello.
Yeah, is this Dr. Kavanaugh's office?
Yes, it's Dr. Cavanaugh.
Dr. Kavanaugh, this is Gavin Wiley. I'm a friend of Jody Travis. We met the other day at my dad's...
Yes, of course.
Well, Jody wanted me to ask you if you'd, Well, the truth is she's not feeling well, and, you're the only doctor she knows in town.
What's the matter with her?
Well, I don't know, really. I mean, I have my opinion, but I'm not a doctor. Well, anyway, I was wondering if, we could make an appointment.
Well, look, I'm heading for hospital rounds the next 10 minutes. Where is she?
Well, she's at my studio. She's been staying here.
Yes, I know that. Well, that's on Coriander, right? That's on the way to the hospital. How about I come by right now?
Oh, yeah, that'd be terrific. She'd really appreciate that.
All right, I'll be there in less than a half an hour.
Thanks. Thanks very much.
regular kitchen floor.
I have a no-wax floor that doesn't look as bright as it used to.
I hate waxing.
I thought I'd never have to wax. So I damp mop with Mop and Glow.
I love the way Mop and Glow cleans and shines my regular floor. So easy.
I like the way Mop and Glow brings my no-wax floor back to beautiful.
If you hate waxing,
or thought you'd never have to,
just damp mop with Mop and Glow.
It makes both kinds of floors beautiful.
Perfect. Hon, look at this.
A fan?
Yeah, it gets odors out of the bathroom. Watch this. It works! It works!
What works in the bathroom is Lysol spray, cleans odors right out of the air.
But my fan!
Your fan doesn't kill germs on surfaces. Lysol does.
No fan.
No need. To get rid of odors, we've got Lysol disinfectant spray. Can't run a home without it.
Maybe I'll start my own fan club.
Miss Henderson, Thomas says you've got a secret formula for fried chicken. Do you?
You mean Wessonality.
Westonality?
That means chicken fried in Wesson oil tastes light and delicate outside, juicy inside.
It tastes terrific. But what's the secret?
Wesson lets you fry at the right temperature so you get a quick crust that seals in juices. Delicate outside, juicy inside. That's Westonality.
Is it okay if I tell my mom?
I wanted this dress so badly for Jan's party. Buy it. What have you got to lose?
Pounds. In time for the party. I've got a plan. The Apodrine diet plan.
Apodrine helped me lose weight. It'll help you lose weight.
Maximum strength Apodrine tablets with an appetite control ingredient approved by a government panel of experts.
You look terrific. How much weight did you lose?
Hey, Maureen.
Try maximum strength Apodrine when you want to lose weight in time.
Yeah, there's not a great deal more we can learn at this meeting. Might as well break it up.
Damn shame we didn't come up with something more conclusive up there.
I didn't expect you would, but I know you two had to satisfy your curiosities.
Well, my curiosity still isn't satisfied. Still don't know what happened in Grand Falls.
There are some things we're probably never going to find out, let's face it. But I know you two did your best, and that's all that really matters.
Thanks, Chief. You're making us feel a lot better.
Take care, you two.
Chief, wait a minute. I have a question I want to ask you. Have you heard from Steve Guthrie recently?
Yeah, I have. As a matter of fact, the very night you two left for Grand Falls.
Well, I know that he decided to stay in Tucson. He wrote me a letter.
Well, then you know.
Did he make an official request for a transfer?
Yeah, it was official. There was no reason to deny it. It's apparently what he wanted. The Tucson PD wanted him.
Sort of a promotion for him, really, isn't it?
I'm sorry, Deborah. But to tell you the truth, I'm glad that you heard from him. I wasn't looking forward to breaking the news to you.
No, it's all right, Chief. I'm a big girl now.
I know you are. I hope he knows what he's doing. So long, you two.
Well, I guess we might as well take off, too. I mean, there's no sense in hanging around here. I never did like doctor's offices.
Yeah.
Thank you again for coming along on the old wild goose chase.
No. Remember our agreement. $5 fine for using those words.
I think I ought to be fined a lot more than that just for stupidity. I should have known it'd be a waste of time.
No, I don't think it was that. I enjoyed it. Some of it.
I guess we did have a few laughs.
I want you to know that I did this for April. I just wanted to find out the truth for her sake. I'm just sorry that it didn't work out.
I understand that. Listen, if you would like to do something useful for her, I know something that you could get started on.
What's that?
Well, I never got to meet this Kirk Michaels character. I was about to look him in the face and shake his hand when off he went. I may have mishandled that and scared him. I don't know.
You're still suspicious about him? Is that it?
Well, Mrs. Michaels has got to have some reason why she didn't want me to meet him, and I just can't think what it might be.
Well, I can run a complete make on him, get something from Washington, and see what he's been doing the last 10 years.
Would you do that?
I have nothing else to do.
That'd be terrific.
All right, Jody, you want me to give it to you straight?
What do you mean?
You're suffering from a very bad case of exhaustivitis. I don't mean to make light of it. I don't think there's anything terribly wrong, but you're obviously very run down.
But that's all. I'm just a little tired.
You're more than a little tired. You're a lot tired. You're overtired. When the body gets that tired, it gives up, stops fighting. First bug that comes along is going to have a field day. You've obviously been working way too hard.
Well, now you sound like Gavin. I was hoping you'd sound like a doctor.
Well, maybe Gavin knows more about this than you do. Gavin, you still out there?
How is she? I can't afford to lose any more students.
Well, obviously, I couldn't give her a full examination. Why don't you come to my office for some blood tests, all right? My first judgment is that this young lady has been mistreating herself very badly.
There, you see? I told you so.
I think you two had a little conference.
Doctor, this girl dances 4, 5, 6 hours every day, plus has a waitressing job at the Unicorn.
Yes, I know all about that. All right, Jody, here's what I'm going to prescribe. It's called rest and relaxation. For the next week, I don't want you to exert yourself at all.
Oh, wait a minute. What does that mean? What do you want me to give up? My job or my dancing?
My preference would be that you gave up both, at least for a few days, so that this exhaustion doesn't turn into an illness.
No, I can't do that. I just can't do that. I can't.
You got to do it, and you're going to do it. It's your doctor talking now. It's not only your doctor, it's your brother-in-law. What is it? What's the matter?
Nothing.
Oh, tell me, is there something you haven't said?
No.
Look, I know that it's difficult advice to take, but it's for your own good.
I know that. I know. It's just that nobody's ever been so kind to me before.
$45.90, Mrs. Green. I don't have enough. I'll put something back. Well, put back this detergent and fabric softener, and get this detergent and fabric softener. Bold 3. The fabric softener's built in. That's some value. I'm not interested in saving money if it doesn't work. Bold 3 does work beautifully. Try it.
You don't need separate detergent and fabric softener when you buy Bold 3. Bold 3 is detergent and fabric softener together. So it cleans, softens, and controls static.
I can't believe it's all in one box. My towels came out fluffy soft. No static cling. And Johnny's jeans are really clean. More Bold 3, Mrs. Green? Uh-huh. Why spend the money for separate detergent and fabric softener? Bold 3 does the job beautifully.
Detergent plus full-strength fabric softener. That's the built-in value of Bold 3.
Steve Austin becomes a human atomic power source on The $6 Million Man tonight at 6:30. Then later, Bing Crosby and Grace Kelly star in the dynamic drama of a Broadway star who's wallowing in self-pity and gets one final chance to make a comeback in Country Girl, tonight's movie at 8, right here on Channel 48.
Wow. You know, I didn't realize how tired I was until I stepped in the house. Ooh. How are you? Emily.
Yeah?
I said, how are you? You look as tired as I feel.
It's not just that.
What do you mean?
Kirk, there's something I have to tell you.
About what?
All the way home in the car, I kept wishing that I could speak up, that I could tell you the truth, but I just couldn't.
The truth about what?
That man in the amusement park, he wasn't trying to pick me up.
Well, what was he doing?
I don't know. I've never seen him before, and I hope to God I never see him again.
Come on, Emily. What's going on? What really happened there?
Kirk, he knew you.
What?
He knew you. He heard me say your name, and that's why he came up to me, because he wanted to make absolutely sure that you were the Kirk Michaels he knew 10 years ago.
Emily, that's wonderful. Why didn't you keep him there? Why didn't you let me talk to him? He's a link to my past.
No, Kirk, you don't understand. There was something bad about him, like he was a criminal or something.
How do you know that?
I know. Kirk, he had a gun. He meant to do you harm. Just the way he was talking, the way he smiled. He said you two were in business together 10 years ago.
So? What's so unusual about that?
It was the way he said it. Kirk, he is dangerous. I can feel it. He wants to hurt you, and he might not be the only one.
Emily.
Kirk, would you please listen to me? I think we made a mistake. I think that we should never have come to Monticello or anywhere near it.
What?
It's just too big a risk staying here.
Emily, we bought a house. We just got jobs.
So we'll find another house. We'll find other jobs. Honey, all that matters is keeping you alive now.
That's right, operator. Michaels. M-I-C-H-A-E-L-S. Yeah, it might be a new listing. Yeah, uh-huh. Yeah. Is there an address that goes with that? Yeah, I understand. Thank you. Frankie, it's Larry. Listen, I missed tying up with Michaels at the park. His wife got cute and they left the park before I could stop them. Stop worrying, Frankie. They live right here in Oakdale. That's right, Oakdale. I got the phone number. It's definitely an Oakdale listing. So we can go pay him a little visit.
How many times? You need a fluoride paste to fight cavities.
Mom, I need a gel for fresh breath.
It's time to switch to Double Protection Aquafresh.
Aquafresh gives you all the long-lasting fluoride protection of the leading paste and all the breath freshener of the leading gel. Concentrated in one toothpaste.
There's fluoride for cavities.
And gel for fresh breath.
This family's switching to Aquafresh.
Double Protection Aquafresh fights cavities and freshens breath.
Look at what some people are calling lemonade. Lemon Tree has the juice of 2 lemons. Country Time has the juice of no lemons. But Minute Maid Lemonade Crystals, it has the juice of 20 lemons with no artificial flavors or colors. So what's more like fresh homemade lemonade? 2 lemon lemonade, no lemon lemonade, or 20 lemon lemonade?
Minute Maid, the 20 lemon lemonade.
Also in frozen concentrate.
This is Field Communications in Philadelphia.